You're. Who is it? Who is it? Tai Chi 360. You're strong, healthy, happy community. You're. Let's go. Let's get it. Brother Sparky, just thinking about you, bro. You're. Just thinking about you, bro. Just thinking about you. 2 seconds ago. I said, where's my brother Sparky at? Just thinking about you, bro. Strong, healthy, happy community. You're. Here we go. Tai Chi 360. Flowing and growing together. Let's do it. You're. I'm loving these new vibes. Come on in, fam. Let's get it. I'm feeling real good. How you feeling? Let's give Soul Group a chance to come in. I'm loving them. You're. Feels good. Welcome, welcome. I see you, Tracy. Brother Kevin's back. Come on in, bro. Let's do it. I see you. Now we got some new family in the house. So yeah, we getting ready to do some flow. A little Tai Chi flow. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. You're definitely in for something special. Every gathering is a little bit different. Every time, I can promise you that. So I wanted to give Soul Group a little time to get in because I told them I was going to be a couple minutes late. So I feel like I owe it to them to give them a little time to show up. It's 9 minutes after already. I told them I'll be 2 or 3 minutes late. Let's do a little Tai Chi table talk while we wait for them to get in. Lao Tzu? Okay, let's do a little Lao Tzu. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one, especially for today's times. It's amazing how these teachings are current still today. Very relevant. So Tai Chi table talk. We usually begin with a little Tai Chi table talk. Jeremy says the universe been conspiring against him today. Well, first thing. It begins with awareness, right? You already noticed that, my brother. Conscious awareness. You already realized it. So now the power is in your hands. Look deep into it and ask yourself, why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why does it seem as if the universe is conspiring against me today? Right now. Why? Brother Jeremy. And look into it. Find out where it's coming from. Find out where it's coming from. Search it. We're going to do a little table talk and we're going to get some movement in. I know everybody want to get some movement in. We've just been standing still. Day 74. We've been standing together for 74 days, family. Just standing. No moving. That takes a lot of discipline. 15 minutes every day just standing. Still in the mind as well. The mind is not running all around. Mind, body, spirit, breath, everything centered. Oh man, thumbs up on that. Big thumbs up on that, soul group. We got 5 family members in here. I figured we have more by now. Did everybody get lost out there somewhere? Okay, there's number 6. There's number 6. We're going to take flight. We're going to go ahead and take flight. I'm reading chapter 14. Chapter 14 out of Lao Tzu's Unknown Teachings. This is the one with Brian Walker. Let me jump into it. He begins off by saying, can you dissolve your ego? Can you dissolve your ego? Ooh, that's a big one, huh? Right out the gate. Question to us all. Can you dissolve your ego? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Diligently. With sincerity. I'm going to dissolve that ego. I'm going to dissolve that ego. I'm not going to let it block me and keep me from living my best life ever. I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to let that happen, bro. He says, can you abandon the idea? This is a big one. Can you abandon the idea of self and other? We got to get rid of that. We got to get rid of that dualistic thinking. You know, look out here in the world right now. I'm not even out there looking and I hear about it. People are going nuts. My this, you're that. I'm black, you're white. He's Spanish, he's Italian. He's African, he's Caucasian. Man, get out of here with that. Go, please, go away. You're going the wrong way. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. You see, because my black skin is simply a darker tone of white skin. You see, white skin is simply a lighter tone of my dark skin. That's it. That's it. Come on, people. Come on, family. That's it. We all come from the same place. We're all made of stardust. You realize that? That carbon comes from, you got carbon in your body. We'll talk about that and where it comes from. We all got a little bit of it in us. We share that. Let me get on track. Sorry, I get thrown off sometimes. I get excited, family. It says, can you relinquish the notion of male and female? I think I schooled somebody on that today. I schooled somebody on that today. I can. Can you relinquish the thought, the notion of short and long, life and death? He's talking about non-dualistic thinking now. No dualities. He says, can you let go of all things, dualities, and embrace the Tao without panic and skepticism? We can all do it. He says, if so, you can reach the heart of the integral ones. Now we can tap into that universal chi, that universal prana. And then the universe will no longer work against us, but in our favor, conspiring to see us do well. He says, along the way, avoid thinking of the oneness as unusual. There's nothing unusual about it. Exalted, sublime, and transcendental. Avoid that. He says, because it is the oneness. It is beyond all of that. It is simply the direct, essential, and complete truth. Holistic truth, family. That's it. Anything outside of that, I'm not interested. Anybody else talking about anything outside of that, I'm not interested. Don't talk to me, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because you're going the wrong way. I've been there, done that. Let's go, fam. I guess we're going to roll with the 7 of us. We're going to roll with the 7 of us. Welcome. I'm going to change the tunes. So that, we listened to some Chi earlier. Wadon. What about let's listen to this Jing? Let's see what's up with the Jing. Anybody knows what Jing is? Jing. This particular track is called Jing. Quite interesting, huh? Let's roll. Let's get into it. Let's do some flow. So I'm experimenting with some new soundtracks here, so I may step off to fix the music. So if I do, you just keep training. Don't stop. Keep moving, all right? Okay, now I see family members showing. Did y'all get lost out there, fam? We did Tai Chi Table Talk already. We already did it. Let's flow. I know y'all want to do some flow. Yeah, let's center ourselves. Center our breath. What do I mean by center the breath? Breathe in the nose and out of the nose. And focus on this lower part down here. Focus on that. That's center. Center the physical body. The physical body. You have 2 legs, right? We're bipedal. So find our center pole. And then relax into that. Feel the spine. Feel the tip of the tailbone. This is a feeling practice. We want to become more aware of our body. By becoming more aware of our physical body, we get more in tune with our true self. Let go of anything outside of ourselves. Let go. Extra thoughts. We can calculate those thoughts later. We only got a short amount of time here. Let's go. Begin with an exhale. Just a letting go type of breath, a letting go type of feeling. And then rebound force is an inhale. An inhale up, drawing the energy out of the earth into the bottom of the feet. This is an offering of self, opening the heart. Gathering earth energy on the left and right side, behind us as well. Also embracing the universal chi, the sky energy, embracing that as well. Coming into a big bow, a big salute. This is a greeting saying thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you to all students, including myself. Thank you to all teachers, including the teachers that we have never met before, the ones that we don't know, the ones who worked so hard to preserve the arts. Let's give them some thought as well. Absolutely, they deserve it. Thank you, teachers. Thank you very much. Let's go into a ready position. Let's begin this session today by simply following our eyes as we turn our head slowly towards the left and then back the other direction, slowly turning, following the eyes all the way out. This is not only body exercise, but also working the orbits of the eyes. So the muscles in the eyes are working your vision all the way out. Make sure that the tip of your chin is slightly tucked in, not sticking out. In. When the chin is out, I call it having the chicken neck, like a chicken, you know. Get rid of the chicken neck. The chicken neck causes stress in the back of the neck. We want to alleviate that. Now you can let the body turn just a little bit with the head turning as well. A little turning of the body. Don't overturn, but just a little turn. The torso. Feel the pressure, the weight on the bottom of the feet. Do your best to be light on your feet. Light on your feet. You can become lighter on your feet if you imagine pulling your kneecaps up. Pull your kneecaps up just as if you were pulling your pants up. If you were putting your pants on and you're pulling your pants up, pull your kneecaps up. Do it with your mind. It's mental. It's more mental than physical. That's it. Very good. Now, exhale down. Inhale, shift over to your left. And then exhale, shifting through the center all the way over to your right, back and forth, from one leg to the other. Be very mindful, family. Be mindful of the weight distribution. You want to train becoming empty on one leg. See, watch this. This left side is full. That's how I can lift my right leg up and my body doesn't move. See, my torso is not moving. So be mindful of that weight exchange. Very important to Tai Chi that we train to be empty or single weighted. Single weighted, meaning that the weight is full on one side and empty on the other. You feel your skeleton right now? Keep drifting, family. Keep drifting. Keep drifting from side to side. Bear with me, as I said, I'm playing around with these tunes here, so they shouldn't disrupt our training. I'm looking for something that doesn't have words. Drifting, feeling, family, feeling. Can you feel your whole skeleton right now? We refer to that as feeling the stick man body. The stick man or woman. What about the stick human? How about that? The stick person. Feel the skeleton is the whole point. Feel the muscles being relaxed and just hanging on your skeleton. They're just hanging on your skeleton, the muscles. Good. That's what you want. We're going to shift one more time. We're going to shift one more time all the way over. As we do shift all the way over, the right foot comes up and turns on the ball of the foot. My left knee is slightly bent. The leg that's supporting my weight, that knee is bent. Now, one step out towards the corner. The heel touches first. The toes are still up. Sink down. We're going to go right into it, fam. Right into ward off. One of the 4 basic postures of Tai Chi. Step forward. Right into ward off. Shift forward and backwards. Feel your weight changing. Feel the bottom of your feet. Be certain that the feet are relaxed. The toes are relaxed. The toes are not grabbing the earth's surface. Do a few of these, and then we're going to turn this ward off into a rolling ward off. Check your weight here. Can you move this leg here? See? You see my body? Very little movement, fam. Right, you want to have that weight distribution. Check it. Check the weight distribution. You got it? Okay, I trust you. Very important. Now watch this. As we shift back, rotate. This is rotating. As we come back, rotate back towards the front. As we shift back, rotate towards the opposite direction. As we come forward, rotate back towards the center. This is a rolling ward off, rolling like a ball. Very good. So you can imagine if any force is touching your body, right? And you intercept that force with your forearm here, you allow the force to come in by yielding, going back, and then rolling the force off, allowing it to go towards the corner. All right? So now let's say a force is coming in from the corner. You allow it to come in and you follow the force back this way. Right. That's it. Follow the force. Become one with the force. Don't be antagonistic with the force. No friction, no conflict, no enemy. Become one with the attack. Become one with it. We connect, we stick to it, allow it to go where it wants to go. But we don't have to be there. You heard that, fam? We don't have to be where the attack is coming. We allow it to go there. We just simply move out of the way. Don't resist it. Don't fight it. Invite it. Invite it. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. That's the difference. Tai Chi, we don't fight the force. We invite the force. We become one with the force. Last time. And then we're going to change sides, fam. Make sure you can change here with me. Watch my back foot. As I straighten my back foot, see? Right, I lift the ankle up. Now I shift back. We call this particular change, we call it change doors. Come back to a parallel state. Now rotate on the heel, keeping the ward off shape here. Don't want to drop the ward off because we're coming right back on the other side with the ward off. Now, before you go forward, sink down. As you sink down, you have to rise up because we have up and down energy at the same time. Remember, we're Tai Chi ball now. We're Tai Chi ball at this moment. That's it. Shift back. Back and forward just a couple times. Just to get your flow. Chin in now. Chest in. Slowly. Now go slow, family, and feel inside your body. Any subtle changes, pay attention to them, because there are changes taking place. There has to be changes taking place, but we have to be mindful of those changes. The more mindful we become of the changes, the more we're able to move more freely in our body. The more we become in tune with our body. And then we'll be flowing for sure. Because we're touching each and every one of those little minute points. Here you go, rotate now. Force is coming in from the front. It touches my arm. I don't resist it. I invite it in. I allow it to go where it wants. But I'm not in the way. I move out of the way. That's why we're not concerned about being bigger, faster, and stronger. Tai Chi is about being on time, being present and accounted for. Not about being bigger, faster, and stronger. No. Just don't be late. Don't be late. Don't be early. Be on time. Too early is no good. Too late is no good. If you're too early, you're going to cause yourself just as much trouble as you would for being too late. Rotating left and right. We're going very slow because we're feeling inside of ourselves. Deeper and deeper. Check your weight distribution. Once again, when you get here, the majority of your weight should be on your front leg. Check it. Can you move this back leg without moving much of your body? Check it, fam. If you go to move this back leg and your body's moving, we got to find a point where our body doesn't move. That's why we're going slow. Looking for those minute changes inside. You can do it. We call that being rooted. Being rooted. The more you can relax, the more you can be rooted. So let the muscles relax. Allow the stick man body, the skeletal structure, to take the proper alignment. And then your body will be rooted. There'll be no conflict between you and the earth. You'll be working with gravity. The universe will be working in your favor. Last one. So all of these little things I'm sharing with you, fam, these little details, this is the way the traditional teachings were done. The mouth to ear. So it went from the teacher's mouth to the student's ear. These are the things that, it's just so much, you can't write it all in one book. Can you imagine writing all of this information in one book? It'll never happen. Here we go, turn the back foot. Straighten it, put it down, and then step back to parallel stance. Very good. Let's go into shifting, turning. Tai Chi ball comes out. Hands attaching. So it comes from here. Elbow stays down. Fingertips point up. Embracing the universe here. It comes around. And then this foot steps forward. Right here. So if we were here together, you and I, if I was in front of you, your wrist would touch my wrist. And we call this hands attaching, shifting back and forward. So this is one of the preliminary practices dealing with what we call push hands or rolling hands. We have hands attaching. Right, keep going. Let me show you something here. You know how I like to do this. I get a real big kick out of this. I get a huge kick out of this. So these are your feet. These are your feet right here. Can you see your feet? Let me push down a little bit. These are your feet lined up in front of my feet. This is going to help you out big time. I'm very proud of this. In case you didn't notice. Very proud of this. This is genius to me. You see your feet? Right, so you're standing here like this, right? Now, I am directly across from you. Keep going back and forward. You can't do it enough, family. We only do it a little bit here, actually. The more you keep going, the better. We call this being toe-to-toe. This blue line represents this line coming across here. Here. This represents a line coming from here. This is an alignment, more of a visual aid than anything. So my front foot should meet on this line that goes right across. And then this foot should be, the tip of my big toe should be going straight towards your back toe. You see that representation? So we will be now lined up what we call toe to toe. There's one more line that I didn't show in this representation. Let me show it. This is to give you some idea since we aren't physically together right now. So I'm here. Now this line here represents your foot and my toe. So you see how your front foot is in line with my back foot? My front foot is in line with your back foot. And also this line going across here, we share this line together with our front foot. We call this being truly toe to toe with our partner. So we're toe to toe now. Toe to toe here, toe to toe here, and toe to toe here. We have 3 toe to toes. Now that's a lot of good information, just that right there alone. Because it's going to teach you, especially anyone that's studying, even if you're not studying martial arts, distancing, the proper distance to be from the partner. The proper distancing is very important. And then here, my front hand is my left hand, your front hand is your left hand. So we're touching wrist to wrist and we're going back and forth, just like this. This hand is resting on a Tai Chi ball. We call this hands attaching. Why do we call it hands attaching? Because we are attached at the wrist and we don't let go. We don't let go. We don't even let go when we change doors. Check out this change doors. It's a partner exercise, right? So my back foot turns, we're still attached here. You feel me. It's a feeling practice. So as I turn this little subtle turn, oh, you feel that. You're like, something's going on. He's getting ready to move. If you're good, you should know that I'm moving back. As I begin to step back like this, this is you. You're stepping up because we don't want to change the distance in between ourselves. We don't want to disconnect hands. And as I shift over here, you're going to be shifting on the opposite side because you know that I'm getting ready to step up. You're going to step back. Now we got that same alignment again on the opposite side. How cool is that? And we never lose contact because at the last moment when these hands separated, this hand came in to change together and we work in unison. No conflict, no enemy. No pushing and shoving, just yielding, following, and feeling. That's it. We call it floating, flowing, and following. So every time I step back, you step up. You're going to feel this. Also, your peripheral vision is going to pick up on this. Change doors again. You see that, family? So now when you're training by yourself, you can imagine having your invisible partner there, changing with you. That makes sense? Let me know if that makes sense, and we're going to move on. There's a really disturbing sound. Oh wow, nobody told me. That's me. That's my charger. That was my charger. I apologize for that. I had it on charger and that was the sound. I hope I didn't run anybody off. That was my charger, family, the disturbing sound. I wasn't mindful at all, talking about mindfulness. Sorry about that, fam. Sorry about that, fam. That was me with the charger. That's the noise you heard. The electricity going through the phone. Okay. So here, let's do it together. Let's play that game together. Visualize what's going on here. Hands attaching. Wrist to wrist. Change doors. So every time I say change doors, that means I'm stepping back, you're stepping up. Every time I step up, you're stepping back. Change doors. Good. Change doors. Make sure you're stepping, fam. You cannot do this one enough. I do it all the time by myself. I didn't know that disturbing noise was there. I apologize for that. I call myself charging the phone so that we don't lose battery. Wasn't very mindful. Change doors. Keep following me. It should be fine now. Is the audio clear, fam? Audio clear? This is part of learning and growing. I'm still learning how to do this. This is Facebook Live stuff. Everybody must be training because nobody's saying anything. Okay. Good. So the audio is good now. See how we change so smoothly? See how smooth we change? Roll right into it. I showed you another step last week and the week before and the week before where we went from hands attaching and change doors, we moved into attaching steps. So imagine this. We're going to take this just a step further. We're attached at the wrist. And you feel my body pressing forward. You don't want to clash into me. So as I come forward with my back foot, you saw that step? You should take a step back with your back foot. So I'm imagining you're pressing forward against me right now. As you press forward, I step back. As you step back, I step forward. As you step forward, I step back. You step back, I step forward. Let's do that a couple times. Okay, good. Now watch this. Change doors. I'll go slow. We did change doors. Right. So now as I come forward, notice I'm coming on an angle. I'm going to these two stars right here. I'm not coming straight forward, nor am I going straight back. It's on the diagonal. 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 One more time. Now change doors. Very good. Let's do it a couple more times. I come diagonally forward, you go diagonally back. Same time. As I go diagonally back, you come diagonally forward. Come on. Good. So back and forward. You go back, I come forward. I go back, you come forward. One more time. Forward, backwards. Good. Now change doors. Soon we'll be dancing, fam. It'll be like a dance. Forward, backwards, change doors. Forward, backwards, change doors. Last time. Forward, backwards, step back to beginning. That's why I have these here. We're going to be moving all over the place eventually. But for now, we're going very slow. Raise hand stance. Next stance coming up. Shift. Turn. Slight step out. Sink down. The hands come back. Big circle. This is a big hug. As if you're coming to embrace a loved one that you haven't seen in a long time. We done this last week. Compress the Tai Chi ball. Squeeze the Tai Chi ball. Bring the Tai Chi ball down. Back towards you. And then step back. Let's do that again. Raise hand stance. Raise hand stance. Bring it back in towards you. Turn the back foot. Bring it back in. One more time. So whatever we do on the left side, we want to train on the right side as well. Turn the back foot. Bring it back in. We're going to flow right into it. So step back onto the 45. Raise hand stance. Opposite side. Flow right into it. Nice and smooth, huh? Bring it back in. Right. Turn. Step. Big Tai Chi ball. Concave the chest. Relax the chest. Roundness, circleness. Turn the back foot. Bring Tai Chi ball back in towards you. Last time. Big embrace. Squeeze, compress. Turn the back foot. Shift back. Step back. Back to center. We're going to flow again. Other side. Embrace. Raise hand stance. Big embrace. Squeeze. Compress. Changing it up. Don't bring it back this time. Watch this front foot as it turns a little bit inward. Turn so that my elbow facing you. This is called shoulder stroke or elbow stroke. And then turn back. Step back. We'll do it again. This is how we learn, by doing it in repetition. Big Tai Chi ball. Compress. Squeeze. Pull down. Turn the front foot. Elbow, shoulder, whichever one gets there first. Turn the back foot. Step back. One more time on the right side. Inhale, twist, step. Big, 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 big hug here. Big embrace. Whole universe. Watch the front foot as it begins to turn. Right, little turn. Lean forward with the elbow or the shoulder or the hip. Good. Shift back. Turn the back foot. Let's go right into the other side. 45 degrees. Shift. Big embrace. Let me get in the camera more. Big embrace. Turn the front foot. Watch. See it turn a little bit on the heel as I compress and squeeze down. Elbow is coming towards the screen now. So this is the shape that I have. So shoulder or elbow or hip, whatever one gets there. These fingers are pointing right at the inside of my elbow. And I'm looking at my opponent. I'm looking right at him. All right? I'm here. Now I'm going back. We're going to repeat it. So turn the back foot. Take this apart. See how it goes in reverse? Right. Very good. 3 times on each side. 3 times is the charm. I like to get in this camera. 3 times is the charm. Soft step. Heel first. Turn that foot in. Compress, squeeze. Shoulder, elbow, hip. Right there. Turn the back foot, reverse the motion now. See, it goes back in reverse. That's all we're doing. We're taking it backwards, putting it in reverse. Last one. Big embrace. Heel, turn that foot in just a bit. Compress, squeeze. Shoulder, elbow, hip. Now turn the back foot, reverse the process. Reversing all of this, see? Always connected. Because we're going to go right into the other side without stopping. We're building on the same thing, fam. We're building on it. Building on this. Turn the foot. Squeeze. All my weight's here. All of my body weight is right here. This back foot is empty. Let me show you what it looks like. So I'll do it from this angle so you can see it. Right? So I said all of my weight is on my front leg. My back foot is empty. Back leg is empty. Because I want to be able to pick that up. Now we're going into stork spreads wings. Hold the Tai Chi ball. Brush knee. Don't give up on me. You can do it. You can do it. Turn the back foot. Shift back. Step back. Of course you can do it. Let's do it together. Of course you can do it. Do anything you set your mind to. Turn the heel. Step by step. Step by step. Doesn't have to be perfect on the first time. We're working towards perfection forever. Never going to stop. Now the front foot, remember front leg I said was full. This back leg is empty. Just the toe taps the ground. As I go from facing the opponent this way to facing another opponent this way. Stork spreads wings. This is slap. This is chop. This is a big Tai Chi ball. The ball changes. Step a little bit out, sink down, brush knee. One more time. Let's do one more time. You're going to get this eventually. I don't mind coming back and repeating it. You get a little bit every time. Get a little bit better every time. But the point is, always go for it. Always go for it. Just to see how much better you've gotten, or if you added a little bit to it every time. And eventually, you're going to be like, I got it now. I got it now. We're in no rush here. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Right. So don't feel like you have to hurry up and catch up. No, you just need to train every time. And whatever you get is fine. And we always come back. Have you noticed that, fam? We always come back. Before long, your toolbox, I say toolbox, is going to be full. And you're going to be like, wow, I finally got that. I remember when it was so difficult. It won't seem difficult anymore. Now this we have not done. We have not done this same posture on the left side. Remember I said we're going to constantly raise the bar a little bit? So same routine, same sequence of movements, but we're going to do it on our, I like to call it our or our least educated side. Most people are right-handed, and the left side gives most people the most challenge. So let's work on it together. Better to work on it here together, where I'm here to give some tips and clues, than be alone and you just say, I can't do the left side. No, you can do the left side. Here it is right here. Let me start over here. Here it is right here, fam. Watch. You'll get it. Sink down. It begins with the same thing. Shift over, twist. All this is the same thing. Sink down. Shifting. Here's a big hug. This part you have already. You got this already. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. See the little turn? Right. Same thing. This part is the same as well. Pull down. Remember I said you want to look directly at the opponent or your training partner. You don't have to think in a conflictual way. This is the lean forward, the bump, shoulder stroke, elbow stroke. Now, you got this force coming, but you also have this force coming. So we want to put our weight on our right leg. This leg is empty now. Slap. Chop. Look at the ball I'm holding. Ah, looks familiar. Of course it does. We just did it on the other side. I knew it would look familiar to you. All right. Brush knee. Do it a couple more times. Hang in there, fam. Hang in there. You're surprise. Surprise, surprise. 2 more times and we're going to wrap it. My brother gave me a surprise. I'm wrapping up. 2 more times, fam. So remember, don't get discouraged. This is the left side, the least educated side. I knew you would be here. Shift. This is the embrace, the universal energy, right? The big hug, the squeeze, the compression. Front foot has to turn, remember. Little turn, don't overturn. This is the pull down. This is the shoulder, the elbow, the hips. Now my front foot, front leg, the right leg is full. It's weighted. Stork spreads wings. Slap. Chop. Brush knee. Sink down before you shift forward. One more time and we're going to bow out. One more time, we're going to bow out. Soul Group, thank you for sticking in there. I knew you wouldn't give up on me. I don't work with no quitters. Shift over. No quitters. By simply just participating and doing your best, you'll notice that you slowly but surely start adding more and more to it. You'll get it. Now here it is, compression. What did I say about the front foot? Yes. Turn it a little bit. Here's the shoulder stroke. You could even bump with the body if you wanted to. Bump. Left leg is free to move. Stork spreads wings. Slap. Chop. Here's the big Tai Chi ball. Because we're coming into brush knee. Remember when I mentioned every step could also be a kick? So this could be a kick. It doesn't have to be. Right. Good. Conclusion. Back to center. Back to center. Center your physical body. Center your breath. Big shout out to Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Zuckerberg or whatever, for keeping us live and direct the whole 55, 60 minutes. Didn't cut us off today. Thank you, my brother. Stop cutting us off. Let's bow out. He kept us live and direct the whole session today. That was good. Salutations. Thank you, Seafood. Thank you, you. Thank you to everybody. All students and teachers, past, present, and future. Always step back to center and then bring in your chi into the lower dantian. All right. Heart to heart. I know it felt strange earlier, that first morning session when they cut us off. I'm like, something didn't feel right. Didn't get that heart to heart, that embrace. Didn't it feel weird? Oh yeah. Breathe into it real deep. Sincere honesty. Just let go. Intention. We can travel and connect for sure. We know that. That's heartfelt right there. Thank you, Vivian. I felt that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I needed that. Go for it. I needed that. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Brother Sparky. Thank you all. That was good. That was good. Got some flow in. Y'all getting that sequence down, family? You getting that sequence? Okay, good. I'm happy. Well, I gotta check out. I got another lesson to do. I'll check in with y'all a little later. Yeah. Actually, me and Mark is gonna go out and grab some lunch. We got some talking to do. We got some stuff coming up this weekend. We got that catch wrestling event this weekend coming up. So we got to do some planning as far as that goes. Sequence feels good, Brother Sparky said. All right, good. I know you would get it, Brother Sparky. You got some martial arts background. A lot of times I'm not so concerned about my martial artists getting it because y'all got background already, so you can get it. But for my people who don't have any background, I'd be a little more concerned about them getting it than you all. You martial art heads, you get it. You get it fast, bro. I know that. All right. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Love you guys.